I just don't get the interest in it.
Oh, I don't.
All right, ready? Here we go.
But there's huge interest in it, so I know I'm in the minority on that.
And Jim is in the minority on that. We're talking about the Daytona 500. While most of America, I would say 98.3% of the general population of America will be glued watching cars go like this for 2.5 hours. Jim will be doing a sports talk show here on 710 in Seattle by himself, by the way, because I'll be in the other room watching the Daytona 500.
Are we going to have it on the monitor behind?
The roundy round, yes, the roundy round. Now, you know,
what's fun about watching it on TV?
Well, you're kind of a casual NBA fan, aren't you?
I'm getting to be more and more.
Yeah,
of a fan
but so
again.
my point is, you watch the last 5 minutes of game because that's the way people usually talk about the NBA. Call me when if they're within 10 points of one another, call me in the last 5 minutes, I'll watch the game. That's how I am about the Daytona 500. It's a great event, but call me when there are 50 laps left and I will watch.
See, now I don't know a thing about it. Is it a mile oval, 2 miles? What is it?
I think
you
it's
go around 250 times, or you go around 500 times?
It's a 2.5 mile tri-oval, Jim, 200 laps. The Daytona 500.
200 laps, okay.
And it's interesting because they're going to race under the lights tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, because of the rain delays yesterday and the rainouts yesterday. This puts them in prime time, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, prime time on a Monday. Their concern, obviously, of doing it on Sundays is to take care of all those people that travel down there to the track to see the race. But when you think about it, this is not a bad idea. A Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, under the lights. First time ever the Daytona 500, by the way. The ratings, I think, are going to be off the hinge.
I'll probably watch
off the chain, off the hook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm moderately interested.
Yeah. Danica Patrick's in it. As we all know, she is just one hot race car driver. 30-year-old Danica Patrick.
I'm going to check out her odds.
That's the extent of my...
Could win. You told me she could win it.
Extent of my racing knowledge, yeah.
Okay.
If her own teammates don't knock her out of the race. They've gone to this recent thing now where they, for years they draft, they tuck in behind one another and like long chains of cars. That's what makes NASCAR so darn interesting to me. I'm an IndyCar race a fan, and you can't do that in an IndyCar, the open wheel, because you'll fly out of control. These are like airplanes on wheels. So if you disturb the air, these things go into the air. NASCAR, you tuck in behind one another, they'll have long lines of cars. Now they've gone to this deal where you're able to get in behind a teammate 2 by 2, so you got just 2 by 2 by 2, all these cars going in behind one another. It's just insane.
So and then teammates help each other out.
Exactly, pull one another along, and that's what happened to Danica about I guess it was Thursday. She had a crash. Her teammate came up behind her and bam, hit her on the tail end. She spun out of control. By the way, she is supposed to be one of the saltiest drivers on the communication link. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess she just uses all kinds of really coarse language.
Nice, we like that.
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah, it shows her racing acumen.
Yeah.
Or ability or something. We'll come right back.
Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $108.50 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
Boy, we've got so much stuff going on today. Leroy Hill gets popped for weed in Atlanta. It looks like Sacramento's got a new building on the way. What else is shaking out there? NBA All-Star Game. Jim was captivated by it. I got to admit, I'm actually proud to admit I didn't watch 1 second of the NBA All-Star
Why are you proud to admit that?
Weekend. Because I just think that's so much baloney.
Yeah, it's funny getting a different perspective from my kids because typically to me it's guys just going back and forth. It's a track meet, but man, my kids just ate it up.
The ratings were off the chart.
Were they?
Oh yeah, the overnights were off the chart. So what do I know? It's all about entertainment. If you get entertained by it, go for it. If you don't, do what I do. I watched a very good college basketball game yesterday. Oregon State. I wonder what the ratings look like. Oregon State en route to the NBA All-Star in Orlando.
I think the broadcasting crew, the broadcasting
Albert had more eyeballs on him
than
on me, you think?
Well, probably, but I thought you guys did a tremendous job on that game.
Well, I thank you, Jim. Yeah. Oregon won their 20th of the year, and Joe Lunardi's got his rankings out, his bracketology out. 3 Pac-12 teams have made it into the latest Lunardi. We'll fill you in on that today.
What's Washington seed?
Washington, I think, was number 9.
They were 9. Yeah. That still just blows me.
No, Cal was 9. I think they were 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Even with Cal losing yesterday and the Huskies being on top.
Yeah, that stuff I don't pay too much attention to the.
Well, I just do because I think it's strange that the number one team in the Pac-12 conference is only a 9 seed. I mean, that tells you all you need to know.
Well, I don't even think they were a 9. Yeah. I'll find it.
So, I mean, there are some
here,
Big Ten teams that are probably the 7th place team in the Big Ten that are rated higher than Washington.
Washington is with 10th seed. Cal was at 9th. Arizona was at the 11th seed, with Oregon listed. And you have to explain this to me. Oregon listed as a next 4 out. What does that mean?
Well, that means probably next 4 in. Those are the 4 bubble teams. Maybe so he's probably got those 4. Like, how many teams are there? 68?
60.
Isn't there like a play-in game, or 66 or
65 now?
With the play-in.
Yeah.
There's a play-in game. So yeah, they're right on the bubble.
Yeah.
They're probably Oregon's probably the 65th team or 66.
And Colorado's listed there with them. And of course they play this weekend.
They got to play at Oregon, don't they?
Oregon's home for the last 2. They got a big advantage. Washington has to go on the road to Southern California. They'll beat USC, but UCLA, you don't know about UCLA. You just don't know. And then, they got to travel for the tournament on March 7th. I don't know if they come back to Seattle. I would imagine they would. Saturday game in LA?
Yeah, because they don't play again until Thursday.
So they come back, wouldn't they? Because they're going to get the top 4 seed. Okay, that's the way it shakes out. As you can see, a whole lot of stuff, and we are absolutely on top of it. If you believe that, I got another thing for you.